Welcome learners to Form 2 Mathematics. Our topic today is Vectors 1. Let us look at this problem. Such problems are normally tested in exams. So, the question is, triangle OAB is such that OA is small a and OB is small b. C lies on OB such that OC is to CB is 2:1. These are ratios. D lies on AB such that AD is to DB is 1:2. And E lies on OA produced, OA is lengthened, such that OA is to AE is equals to 3:1. The question is, find in terms of small a and b the following vectors. Roman 1 OC, Roman 2 OD, 3 CD, OE, and DE. Learner, the first thing that you do is to draw the vector diagram here. You are told triangle OAB is such that OA is equals to A. Come and draw your line here, AB. You start with AB. We'll call this A and this and B. Then, from there, fix a no. We normally call it the origin, a no there. Then you are told that OA is A. Put the vector here, OA. Look at this. OA vector, OA is there. You put the arrow for the vector. And OB is small b. Come here, learner, and put your vector OB, and its arrow is there. Then you are told, learner, that C lies on OB such that OC is to CB is 2:1. C lies on OB. It lies here. C is a point along this vector here, such that OC is to CB is 2:1. Come and put your C here. See there? Let this be 2 and this be 1. Look at that, learner. OC is to CB is 2:1. Is 2:1. D lies on AB. D lies on vector AB. Put an arrow there to show vector AB. D lies on AB such that AD is to DB is 1:2. Come and put your D here. AD is 1, DB is 2. Look at that, learner. AD is to DB is 1:2. Then you are told that E lies on OA produced such that OA is to AE is 3:1. E lies on OA produced. Produce this vector, lengthen it like that, learner. Call this E. Point E there. Such that, so you are told that produce such that OA is to AE is 3:1. This is 3, OA is to AE is 1 there. Okay? Then you are told find in terms of A and B. Where is your A? Your OA was the A. In fact, you are meant to have fixed it in the beginning. OB is B. The whole of this, learner, is vector B, small b there. So, the questions now. We go to the first question here, learner. The first question. What is OC? Vector OC. So, Roman 1, vector OC. What is vector OC? Vector OC is this, learner. Vector OC is a fraction of OB. Look at that. Vector OC, learner, is a fraction of OB. What fraction is it? 2. Yes. 2 out of 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 out of 3 of OB. So you come and write 2 over 3 of OB. And therefore, Lana, this is 2 over 3. OB is small b. That is small b. And so that is your OC. We go to Roman 2. We go to Roman 2. Roman 2. Roman 2, Lana, you are told to calculate OD. What is OD? OD, Lana, you come and fix it in the diagram. OD. This one here. OD, and you put the arrow. Vector OD, Lana, is the same as OA plus AD. You imagine you are moving for you to understand. Suppose you wanted to move from O to D. You can as well follow this route, OA, then AD. So we normally say that vector OD, therefore, is equals to OA. Look at that. OA, Lana, OA plus AD. OA, Lana, is small a. AD, this one here, AD is 1 out of 3 of AB. Look at that. AD is a fraction of AB. What fraction is it? 1 out of 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. So 1 out of 3 of AB. Good. Now, what is AB, Lana? So you can write, but AB is equals to what? AB, vector AB. Vector AB, Lana, this one here, imagine you are moving from A to B. It is the same as AO plus OB. AO plus OB. Look at that. Vector AB is the same as moving from A to O to B. And therefore, AO plus OB. When you talk of AO, Lana, you are going against this arrow of OA. Whenever you go against an arrow, you write minus. And therefore, vector AO is the same as minus OA. You are going against the arrow of OA. You are going against the arrow. Then plus OB. So, Lana, you can now start with the positive OB, then followed by minus OA. OB is what, Lana? OB is small b, and this is small a. Substitute this here. Come and substitute it there. So, you write that therefore, OD is equals to small a plus a third of AB, which is B minus A. So, Lana, you say this is A plus a third of B minus a third of A. Okay? You work out this. A minus a third of A, this gives us 2 over 3A plus a third of B. And that is your OD. Good. We go to Roman 3, Lana. Roman 3. CD. What is vector CD? Vector CD, Lana. Come to this. Vector CD. Vector CD is here. Fix the vector. Draw it. There we are. Put the arrow CD. Vector CD, Lana. It's like you are moving from C to D. It's the same as CO plus OD. Or you can use any other route. You can use these 3. Or you can use CB plus BD. But for now, let us use CO plus OD. CO plus OD. Lana. Again here, you are moving against the arrow of OC. So vector CO is the same as minus OC. Whenever you move against the arrow, you write minus OC plus OD. Okay? Now, what is OC? We had our OC learner. Our OC in the very first step was 2 over 3b. So you come and say this is minus. Our OC, we had calculated it in part 1. It is 2 over 3b plus OD. OD is this one, learner, what we've just done. 2 over 3a plus a third of b. So you work out this, you get what? This is 2 over 3a. Then you put the b's together. Minus 2 over 3b plus a third b, learner, will give you minus a third of b. And therefore, that is your CD. That is your CD. Part 4, learner, you are told, part 4, you are told to find vector OE. Vector OE. What is vector OE, learner? Look at this. Vector OE up to there. Vector OE. Vector OE, learner, is how many units? 3 plus 1. And therefore you can be able to express OE in terms of OA. OA is 3 units. So OE is equals to 4 over 3 for OA. OA. And therefore this is 4 over 3 of A. Look at that, learner. OE is equals to 4 units out of 3 of OA. 4 over 3 OA, which is 4 over 3 small a. We go to the last part, learner. DE. What is vector DE? Vector DE, learner, we come and draw it here. Vector DE. There we go. Put its arrow, DE. Vector DE, learner, we'll get it this way. DE, imagine you are moving from D to E. It is the same as DA, then AE. So DA plus AE. DA plus AE. Look at DA, learner. You are going against the arrow of AD. You are going against the arrow. So this is the same as minus AD. You are going against the arrow of AD. So you put a minus AD plus AE. AE. AE is what in terms of OA? AE takes 1 unit, so it is 1 over OA is 3, okay? So it is 1, AE is 1 out of 3 of OA. So, learner, you work out this. This gives us minus what? What is our AD? Our AD, learner. We had calculated our AD somewhere here. Look at this. We had calculated our AD, this one here. AD is a third of AB, which is a third of B minus A. So AD is a third of AB. Maybe we can confirm on that. AD, learner, is a third. Look at this, a third of AB. So AD is a third of AB, and there was a minus here, plus a third of OA is small a. And therefore, learner, we are almost there. This is a third minus AB. We had calculated it. AB is B minus A. We had calculated that in what part? In Roman 2, which is small b minus A plus a third of A. So you remove this bracket, you get minus a third of B. Minus times minus, learner, is a plus. So plus a third of A plus another third of A. Put the like terms together. A third A plus a third A, this is 2 over 3A minus a third of B. And so this is your DE. That is right. So learner, go and practice on such vectors to do with ratios. God bless you. Bye-bye.